Hello, welcome back to Skins 1913, and we are Let's Playing Dragon Quest IV for the Android and iOS. In the last episode, we made it to Zenithia, the castle in the sky. And we just got our buddy Sparky from Orphelia. He's a dragon puppy. He's not a bad character, but yeah, let's continue on with our ways. This episode's going to be a tad long because we're going to be doing a lot of things. Anyways, and I'm going to explain a theory of mine that I have, which should be rather interesting, personally. Anyways, let's continue exploring Zenithia, and then we'll talk about it. So yeah, the Zenithian Dragon. Yeah. One angel did descend, and that was Solo's mommy. She did descend onto Earth, even though apparently they couldn't. Humans and Zenithians could not interact. And let's talk to you, sir. Yep, I have a feeling a terrible evil is going to be reborn. And Sorrow the Manslayer. So here we have some elves dancing. And this should be... Yep, this should be familiar. Daisy. If you remember Daisy from Chapter 2, she ended up going to get the birdsong nectar, which is kind of interesting that we met some Zenithians, I guess, sort of, so early in the game. They're technically not, I guess they just live up here. But it's kind of neat to throw back to, do a call back to her, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Yep. And there's dragon here. Apparently, Sparky and Orphelia came into the world 8 years ago. So you're saying that Orphelia is 8 years old, and so is Sparky? No wonder why they're buddies, I guess. Let's check these books. And yeah, most of the books are in words Solo can't even read. And I just want to check and see. But yeah, the books here, or the music here is terrific. Yeah, let's read. The Secret of Evolution. Yeah, it corrupts evolution. Is evil of all evils, huh? Yeah. Well, then why don't we just destroy the Secret of Evolution? I don't understand. No, I don't think that's how it happens. No, Maya. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Borea's got it right. Why don't they just destroy it instead of sealing it? Yeah, Zenithia shall not forgive she who went into the world below, no matter how much time doth pass. Will surely demolish her in the cruelest fashions. Yeah, so wait a minute, oh, okay. So here's my theory, okay? Now after reading that, apparently that was someone who was talking about Solo's mom, trying to bring her back into the fold of the Zenithians, kind of trying to tell her that, you know, you shouldn't have messed around. Anyway, so here's my theory, alright? Yeah, let's read the history of war. Let's learn about the history of war. Yes. So he tried to battle the god, the Zenithian Dragon, but he was sealed away, and apparently he wasn't supposed to wake up. And apparently the secret of evolution that he used was incomplete. He didn't have the arm-led transmutation, so he would have ended up like Balzac. Yeah, it would have been pretty crazy if he was around. So anyways, here's my theory about what happened with Solo's parents, right? Solo's mom, probably curious about the world, the human world, she ends up going down. She meets this woodcutter, they fall in love, they have a kid, they get married. The Zenithian Dragon finds out where she is. Destroys the man with a lightning bolt. Alright? Then he sends the Zenithians back up to bring the mother back, leaving the child alone. And then I think afterwards he probably feels kind of bad because the boy or the girl is half Zenithian themselves. I'll explain more in a bit. Yeah, so you tend to all the world's needs. And I'm not saying the Zenithian Dragon is evil. I just think in some points his rule, I don't know, he's kind of like, he's a bend but don't break kind of guy. And this Zenithian Dragon, he looks like in the original game he was like sitting in a throne. This guy, I feel bad for him because he's kind of just sitting there and his back must be killing him. He wish he could just stand up or lay down. But yeah, something's going on outside. Apparently a wave of malice has hit the door to Nadaria. Or Nadaria. Evil place is what I'm getting at. So Solo is the great hero. He's the hybrid of Zenithians and humans. Yeah, he's going to give him some power, which is experience. Now, usually your hero would probably be a couple levels lower or less than everyone else, so that's just like some extra experience. And now he actually powered up the Zenithian sword as well, which now it is truly powered up. If we use this sword in battle, it'll actually like get rid of any buffs or debuffs the enemy has, which is terrific, like bounce or sap, or buff, or whatever. Yeah, so it's terrific. It's a terrific sword. His best sword, probably. Anyways, let's put this in the bag. So now we have to head over to Nadara through the hole in the clouds. So anyways, so I don't think the Zenithian Dragon is, like, really, really bad, but I think, like, he was like, it's forbidden! And so he destroyed that. Brought the lady back. Then with the boy, or with the baby, he probably felt bad, and he had this group of humans raise him in order to be a hero, because maybe he knew something was going to happen and whatnot. And so he brings the mother back, and yeah, he killed the father. That's what I think. Because I don't think any one person in Zenithia could actually destroy, send a lightning bolt down. But I think the Zenithian Dragon did. I think he was really pissed off at that time, but maybe by now he's kind of felt bad, and that's kind of why he's helping Solo out too. Besides the fact that he isn't getting his hands dirty this time, like he did before. He's like, yeah, you guys can deal with the shit. I ain't getting my hands dirty. You made this mess, now you clean it up, sort of. Even though he technically didn't clean up the mess, he should have done it before. So yeah, now we gotta go through this cloud. Fall down through this cloud. And here we are at this one area that we couldn't get to before. But I'm actually not gonna go there right yet. I'll probably go in the next episode. But I've got a lot of time. Well, not, it was only about 8 minutes, so I'm like, you know what, let's do something else. Let's head back to the Mini-Metal King and collect some more Mini-Metal treasures. So yeah, I think the Zenithian Dragon killed Solo's, or at least destroyed his family. That's what I think, personally. And we get another Happy Hat, and we get a Mighty Armlet, which is a terrific, ooh, we only need one more to get a Liquid Metal Shield. The Mighty Armlet is a terrific accessory. It boosts your attack power by quite a bit. I'm going to give this Happy Hat to Boria because he has a leather hat. And he could use it. I mean, it'll bring back his MP. So now we have 3 characters who, if they just walk around, they'll gain their MP back, which is pretty great. Mighty Armlet, I'm gonna have Kirill equipped it, because it'll boost his strength pretty good. Bring up his attack. I don't want to give it to... The only other person I would think about giving it to would be Solo or Mina. Because I'm not giving it to Ragnar, because his strength's already super high. And Elena, too. I want their strength to go to max. So I'm not going to give him a thing to go even higher. Because I want to say it stops at 255. So with some more time on our hands, let's actually head back to Agrabah, or Hoffman's place, and continue to build up this town. Now, after you did a couple more story quests, this guy here is going to appear here. He's an architect. He digs up stuff. And yeah, we might as well tell him about this frontier town that he's already in. I don't understand. And yeah, this guy's archaeologist. And yeah, apparently there's a princess in Endor that we can meet and have her come into town, but I'm gonna wait off. Let's see if there's any new treasures here. So yeah, my theory is the Zenithian Dragon destroyed Solo's family, killed his father, grief-stricken his mother back to Zenithia, and then eventually he realized, you know what, I probably effed this up. Let me fix it. And by fixing it, he just gave their child a home, knowing that someday he might end up being a hero with limitless potential to defeat evil. So yeah, I don't know. That's just me. That's what I think. And that's only because with the party talk in this game, some people talked about some stuff, and I'm like, oh man, you know what? And even that book, I don't think I ever really noticed that book before. Anyways, what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna walk in and out of this tunnel a few times, and hopefully we'll win a prize. Here we go. Yeah, if you keep walking in and out of this tunnel, we'll actually get a prize for being the 1,000th person to travel through here. And yeah, what do we get? 2,000 gold coins. That's terrific. A worth of casino token. So we get 2,000 casino tokens. That's terrific. That'll actually help me out a bit. But yeah, very nice. And now Maya wants to go back and play. I don't think so. So yeah. Yeah, I think the Zenithian Dragon is a bad guy. At least well, he's not all good, is what I'm trying to get at. There's shades of gray in that god's personality tree or whatever, I guess you would call it. Anyways, here we are downstairs, and let us talk to this princess over here. Yeah, sure, why don't you go to Hank Hoffman's town? Since you don't have any money and you're technically a princess. I don't know how... Oh, you're Princess Pam. I don't know how there's another princess of a country we don't even know about. Or maybe she's like that fake actress lady who's a princess. So yeah, let me know about what you think of my theory. I think it's alright. It's a sound theory, I think. I don't know, I could be wrong. Anyways, let's head back to Agrabah and see what else we can do. Yeah, all we need is one more to collect the Metal King shield, which is one of the best shields in the game. And it can actually be equipped by a lot of different people. Yeah. Yeah, well, you probably would like it here. Alright, apparently you don't have anything new to say. How about you, Mr. Frog? Yes, I have investigated that book. And let's go in here. I think this guy will say something else. Pretty sure he does. Yeah, what do you got? Oh, okay, so we gotta head back to Strathbell. Alright, cool. Strathbell. I just want to double check this spot here. For some reason I'm thinking there might be a clue here, but I doubt it. Actually, we're doing a pretty good job. A lot of good stuff happening here now. I mean, we're really getting people here. They're building. They're expanding the town. I like it. So let's head to Straithville. Straith Bali. Whatever. Anyways, here we are. Let's head to the jail cell and see what we got. It's a cure slime. Mary Curie. I think that's a pun on, what's that a pun on? Mary Curie. Marie Curie. She had like a... Didn't she have like a wax museum? X-rays? Okay, I get it. Anyways, yeah, now we release the slime and hopefully they won't go back to organized slime. Get it? See, I was thinking Mary Curie is a, then who am I? Madame Tussauds, I think is the wax museum lady. I think Madame Tussauds came from Zorba the Greek, by the way. She was like this rich broad in that town. Anyways, as you can see, this town has gotten even bigger. So let's cast a spell to see what we got. 3 treasures. So before I talk to anyone, let's find these treasures. There's one over there. So I guess we'll go in the inn. And yeah, check everywhere again. And it's kind of interesting how this place went from pretty much dry desert to greenery almost all over the place. And here's architect, archaeologist, whatever. And yeah, let's hear this tale of your research. Apparently there was a magical pot with a curse. This sounds like Dragon Quest V all over again. And a genie appeared. Wow, that stinks. Farag. Ah, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, okay. So you want a guard. Okay, so there's a guard in Laissez-Faire. Okay. I'll remember that. We'll go check it out. But before we do, let's continue exploring around. And this guy here is Mr. Ned, reference to Mr. Ed the Talking Horse. Which actually, I think by this time, a lot of young'unners probably don't know shit about Mr. Ed. Maybe they should remake it as a TV show. Although I don't think it would work. People wouldn't buy a talking horse in this day and age. So let's continue to look around town. See if there's anything over here near the church. Nope. Let's see if this thing holds anything important. Nope, nothing important there. Alright, let's continue on. Hello, lady. What do you have to sell? And she has some better stuff. A strength ring, mercury bandana. Those are all very good, I guess. Mercury bandana is probably not bad because it brings up your agility plus 15, so that's pretty good. And this is the Pioneeratorium. Basically, it's like a housing area, I guess. Slash pub, I guess. It's almost like an apartment complex or something. And that was that lady saying some reference to Dragon Quest III about something about the sun, dancing around the sun? Because if you remember, I think the town was Isis or whatever. They had like that thing talking about the pyramid. And look, we get a packed lunch and a wisdom seed. Anything over here? Nope. Apparently this place is dumb. They got no interest in books. Hello, Sultan. Snowy. I didn't even... What? I I don't even understand. I didn't recruit that guy. Hell, I didn't even recruit the lady. There's 2 pots over there. Okay. Yeah, apparently now these people are just coming in droves. You know, what about if there's some people I don't really like? Like I was discussing with my friends yesterday, or the day before. Like, you know, there's some people in this world, and I don't mean to discriminate by you know, looking at people, judging a book by the cover, but I'm going to do so, as most people do anyways. We were playing this game called What the Face. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it. It's basically like a board game. It's like a card game, similar to Apples to Apples, if you ever played it. Or at least we use those kind of rules. And the interesting thing about it is, like, we're looking at these pictures of all these people, and it's like, you know what, some of these people you can tell right away, I don't want to be friends with, or I don't want to talk to. But those are people you should avoid, and I just think it's funny. If you ever get a chance to look up WTF, it's called What the Face. It's a pretty interesting game. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, apparently now there's someone at Have Leon that wants to be a king over here. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to look into it. And apparently someone's trying to eat the frogs. Which is pretty messed up. So the cool thing about the metal, liquid metal slime shield that we're going to be getting pretty soon is that, let's see, anything over here? The cool thing about the shield is that, and yeah, I'm not even going to bother looking in the, or maybe I will. Let's see, anything here? But, the interesting thing about the shield is almost everyone can be equipped with it. That's right, even Maya, who can't be equipped with shields. Borea, who can only be equipped with the leather shield. Almost everyone can be equipped with that. The only person I don't think can be equipped with it is Elena. And look, the doggy found a mini-medal for me. Thank you very much. And let's talk to this guy. No, I haven't. The moon only exists when you're looking at it? What the hell does that even mean? And let's just check this house here for good measure. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing in it. Well, I mean of items. Actually, here we can now buy some armor. And let's see, they have a flowing dress, which is really, really good. I'm gonna buy one eventually, and a power shield, plus spiked armor. So that's kind of neat. Ah, it's still empty, huh? It looks like this guy Zach is being a blacksmith, which is pretty nice. But yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so yeah, What the Face? Good game, good game. And look, we get a fur coat, which we're gonna just sell. And here we have some underground. Did someone build this, or what? Ooh, 3 treasures. Oh, there's one right there. Let's pick it up. Another mini-medal, nice. I wonder how many mini-medals there are in the entire game. And yeah, we're gonna look at those guys in a minute. Let's continue to collect this stuff here. We get some horse shit. And some gold. And what do we have down here? Ooh. We have ourselves a fire claw, in case you didn't get one in that lady town. I don't know why they'd give us another one, but alright. Because I really don't know what we do. I don't know anyone else who's going to be equipped with a claw. And if she already has one, there's really no reason for another one. So apparently Mary Curie wants to eat this frog. But no, you're going to be friends with him. You're not going to eat him. Yeah, right. Well, you know, you gotta... Whatever. We saved the frog. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do for this episode. I am actually... Now let us warp back to get our Metal King shield. And then let's see what the last prize is, probably. Because I think there's 60 altogether, 60 mini medals. I think. Hello, sir. 54, so we got 52, we get the liquid metal shield. And we need 60 to get the Gringham whip. Nice! I don't think that whip was even in the other game. Let's see, where that hit liquid metal shield. Let's put this. Let's see. Kiro can equip it, Maya can equip it, Borea, Ragnar, Mina. Torneco can't equip the liquid metal shield. I'm gonna give it to Maya right now, because it'll really help her defense. And that's it. I'm gonna sell excess equipment, and we'll continue through the Hoffman thing in the next episode.